One of the most common conversations when it comes to you exiting your business is going to come down to standard operating procedures. So how do you build SOPs that'll add multiple points at your exit, and why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Sylvan, coming to you live from Bora Bora on a perfect day to talk about business, exits, your strategies, how to build SOPs, and a fantastic day to talk about you. So when you go out to build your SOPs, you want to be very strategic about your process, and there's a couple reasons for this. One, you want to look for the most amount of leverage, and if somebody is going to leave a position or role or a job, these are some of the SOPs that you want to do first. The more experience that somebody needs, the more that you're going to want to take care of this standard operating procedure. You're going to use the 80-20 rule. 80% of what you have can be figured out. That 20% is the magic sauce, the secret sauce that somebody has. And so there's a couple of different ways for you to do this. One, you can use index cards, sticky notes, butcher paper, whiteboards, but you're going to have the person map out what they do, and they're going to explain, here's what I do step by step by step. And then you're going to say, okay, now that you've explained step by step by step, we want you to run this program. And then they're going to go through and they're going to validate, and they're going to, oh, we missed a step. And then so it's going to get added in, or, oh, this step isn't normal. I don't know how I got this here. And then you're going to have them do a dry run a couple of times to validate that that information is good. Now, you can take an employee in most situations and have a good amount of their SOPs done within 2 or 3 days. It's just the time, the energy, and the effort that it takes to do it. But, we can talk about it. And I'm going to share with you that standard operating procedures are part of the foundational 4, and that you should absolutely have them so that you could use them to your advantage when it comes down to your opportunities to sell your business. And if you're saying, hey, I absolutely want to get the max multiple, whatever that version may be for you, then this conversation is foundational. This is one of the reasons I call it the foundational 4. You have to have standard operating procedures in place in a way that makes sense, that's going to take care of what you got. So I'm going to give you a thing for you to do this week, is to find the one position in your company is the most vulnerable, whether it's somebody on your management team, or it's an executive person, or it's someone that's on production, that if they leave, you're going to be in a world of hurt. That's one of the first places to start. And in the beginning, you might have to bonus people out to get some information, especially the higher up. They might ask questions, why are you doing this? And your answer is so you can take vacation, so that you can move on. But you absolutely positively need to start thinking about, how do I build out a standard operating procedure list that's going to benefit me on my exit? Because if you don't, you are not just going to get dinged, you're going to get dented. And you're not going to be prepared to sell. You're not going to get an A+ deal. You're not going to get an A deal. You might get a B or a C deal. I want to see you get that A+ deal. You got 1 of 3 things to do from here. Just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it. Every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.